Hey there, art adventurers. I wanted to definitely put a video out there really quick and let people know I've gotten so many questions from some friends around town, and they're just checking in and saying, hey, did you get in? Did you get in? And no, I did not. Sorry. Okay, so I was in full, so I'll tell you about that in a second. So I was in full throttle. And I applied to 3 art fairs, and while I was waiting for the information back from the 3 art fairs, I was in prep mode. I want to put into my booth clothing, painted clothing. I was working on that and just organizing. As I was in the waiting period, I was just like, oh, I don't know, did I do the right collection? Did I even show them the right collection? Obviously I did not. So I might have to shift gears. I might need some help in this area. I'm probably going to go to some art fairs and show people my work and just say, hey, what am I doing wrong? Maybe it's not sellable. Maybe I really don't know. I know that, this is just an example of like some of my prints, but it's wild animals and people interacting. It may not be something that people connect to, even though I love it. I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes and ears open. I can paint anything, and I can definitely change gears if I need to. But I wanna keep the momentum going. So there's a lot to do in the meantime of applying to these art fairs. I want my prints, I want to do cards, and I also want to do wearable art. I want this to be a positive experience. If I applied to these 3 art fairs, really it was only 2 art fairs. There's one that's broken up into streets. It's the same art fair, but you have to apply to different streets. I think it's in Louisville, Kentucky. Before applying to any more, I need to make sure that I'm doing this right. So as far as the jury process and the collection itself, is this the right collection? Am I painting the right thing? Is it something that's sellable? So these are all questions that I need answered, and it's really, really hard, and I'm taking you on this journey with me. I'm extremely motivated and positive about the experience. I'm ready to just do changes wherever I need to make changes, all the good things. I'm staying inspired, staying productive, and I just need to refine. So if there's some people out there that would love to help me or to communicate with me and tell me what I'm doing wrong, that would be great. Like I said, I'm pausing on applying because I want this to be a positive experience. I'm also expanding the opportunities. I'm expanding it to not only festivals, but what other festivals could I apply to? Could I apply to, vendor booths that kind of, I don't know, zoos? Maybe zoos would work because I do love the wild animal motif art. So farmers markets, no, I'm kidding. I don't know, maybe farmers markets would work. I have no idea. So vendor nights, pet expos, just festivals in just different genres. So I definitely would love for people to, encourage, and let's get an art tribe together and let's just talk about all of, I don't know what I'm missing. I am really excited about the wearable art that I'm going to include in my booth. I know that I have, oh my gosh, I have to tell you about what happened now. My first letter, you all, listen to what happened. So I got my very first email. It said whether I was making it or not. I couldn't believe they said I should try for the arts and crafts, like submit into the arts and crafts. And I was submitting into 2D multimedia art, and they were like, it said in there. Anyways, I had to call one of the people up there, and I'm like, arts and crafts? I mean, that's almost offensive. So he said it was probably a misclick. I'm hoping it was a misclick. If not, that's mean. Let's see here. I had to add that in there because that's just funny. I don't care who you are. Even if it's true, even if they think that it is arts and crafts, man, that's just mean. I just need to learn more about what jury members want. I'm just gonna keep painting, staying in the flow. I'm probably gonna shift to my clothing just a little bit, just so I can explore what I'm doing wrong with my canvases. I definitely want to get this video out here and talk about the creative detour and the forward motion and share where I'm at right now. And I do encourage to inspire each other and to join me on this creative journey. I will talk to you soon.